So getting ready to sit and just check in with yourself, just a quick little meditation. So you can close your eyes or feel free not to close your eyes, but closing your eyes does give you a little bit more access to what's going on inside the body. And you want to find as straight a position through your spine as you can. And not straight so that you take out the curves that were placed there for very good reason, but straight enough that you feel this connection down through the floor is related to the connection from the crown of the head up towards the sky. Bring your mind's eye to your shoulder blades and see if we can feel the collarbones widen ever so slightly, that you feel not just space to the front of the chest, but also space into the back side of the shoulders. And just focus here on your breathing. Our breath, this thing that we can completely ignore and it still does everything we need it to do. It can also be so unbelievably involved in it. I love that. I think that's really fascinating. And of course, the more we are involved with it, the more delight it can offer us. Just notice the feeling or the sensations of a big, deep breath into the chest. Feeling a widening through your rib cage, feeling the lungs getting broader, feeling your diaphragm filling up. And then notice that gentle, easeful release. And all the sensations accompanied with that. I always love to focus on the fact that how lucky we are that we get to sit here and spend time just focusing on something that happens regardless of if we think about it or not. Which always leads me back to, this idea of gratitude for the time that I have for myself. And also other beautiful things about our breath is what it can teach us about ourselves. As we feel the breath moving in easily through most parts of our bodies, our breath has access to. And noticing that easy dialogue between the inhales and exhales and the physical body in most places. And then, of course, those areas that want to hold back from giving the breath complete access. And just being with those areas, spending a little time in an area that the breath feels a little halted. Without judgment, simply offering love to this area that feels a little off, perhaps. As if the awareness that you're offering this area is an extension of your hand, as if you're holding the hand of this area that needs a little hand holding. And we all know it's easy for tension to get lodged. It's what tension likes to do in our bodies. And amazingly, we love to create tension in our bodies. So here, with these few moments that we have for ourselves, we start to move through the body and see if there's ways that we can let it go. Wherever our minds go, our awareness goes, energy can flow there. So we bring our mind's eye to all the muscles in our face that loves to hold on to tension. So much so that it creates lines. So with this direct attention, this awareness, this access to this area, we bring our awareness to the forehead and we say, forehead, is there any way to soften a little bit more? And we see if there's any physical response. And usually there's some kind of physical response, so we keep going. Thank you, forehead. Is there any more that you can let go of? And how about into the eyes? Can they soften more? Can we release whatever needs to be released? Is there more relaxation to be had? Cheeks and jaw. Is there any way that you can relax just a little bit more? Provide a little bit softer of a smile. Any more? Thank you. For whatever you've released is a little bit more than you would have had you not been so fully aware. Let's keep going. Teeth. Always moves into the jaw for one last little softness through the jaw, and then down through that neck. And the shoulders. And the arms. And the shoulders. Side waist. The belly. The heart. A little bit more through that heart. And then feeling the weight from the waist down, connecting you a little bit more into the floor. Seeing if you can find any more release through the bottom half of the body as it holds you up. Just taking stock of the body now that you've released it a little bit more. What does that feel like? And now that the physical body feels more relaxed, can we move inward and notice what the inner landscape feels like, if it needs any more release? We can find a little space between our thoughts. And lastly, just taking the last few moments of this meditation to see if you can focus on the inner landscape and the outer at the same time. So noticing that stillness within and seeing if it's similar to the stillness on the outer edges of the body. We take stock of how this sensation feels. Feeling the inhale and the exhale gently rolling through you. Delighting in this simple breathing pattern. And then bring your hands up to your heart up into your hands as an offering of gratitude for this little check-in time. Namaste.